got to be better.
Now here's Williamson. 23 points for him the last game again.
And let's talk about his passing, guys. Let's remember he also did an excellent job of finding guys in their right spots.
Denver leading by 3. Outside Gordon. Pass to Watson. Jokic high post. Williamson against Gordon. Over Williamson. Watson, great positioning on the putback.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Murray against Thomas. Edey down low. He points his last outing, and he lays it straight in. Edey's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
And stolen by Christie. Outside for Thomas. Christie with it. Watson's there. 2 points. That one goes. Christie's got 7 points.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Brown, the pass to Jokic. Got a piece of it. Back to Brown. Pass to Gordon. Six on the shot clock. Watson for 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Watson's got his second bucket of the night.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here's Thomas. 3 points his last outing. The shot's good from Christie.
He has not missed a shot in this quarter. They've tried running different things in him, but he's been unstoppable.
And the Nuggets can't hang on to the ball. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now, here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. They tell a great story. Take a look at the Warriors. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And right now, Chicago,
they came into this season with a plan, and the execution has been at an elite level. That's how they quickly ascended to that #1 spot.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago. Chicago making some changes. Lopez, he's checked in for Zach Edey. Vanderbilt comes in for Isaiah Hartenstein. And Jones subbed in for Williamson. Now here's Thomas. He's as potent an offensive player as you're going to find in this league. He averages almost 30 points a game. Jones finds Lopez. Back to Jones. Lopez, a screen on Hardaway. Here's Jones. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there.
Oh, rising up from the mid-range, but doesn't exactly look confident about it.
All right, guys, I'm told we're about to connect to our insider, Shams Charania, who has a beat on something. Hey, Shams, what's the story?
Thanks, Kevin. The news out in Dallas involves the Mavericks' early season personnel change. They had a player on their wish list in Malik Monk, and they got him. Above all else, the thing that the coaching staff really loves about Monk is his efficiency. They want to run a more streamlined offensive system, and they think Monk can help them do it.
Hey, Shams, we appreciate the reports. Always some interesting news to find out about the NBA.
And offensively right now, each team getting what it wants.
Yeah, this is already a high-scoring game, but we knew that was a possibility coming into this one.
And the ball travels out of his hands. It was last touched by Jokic. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. You look at the Nuggets. They're still struggling, trying to string something together, getting a lot of wins. The competition, though, so tough.
Well, for the Nuggets, this has been a terrible way for them to kick off their year. They have to find a way to get back on track soon before this season gets away from them.
And there were such high hopes for them in the preseason. It's hard to believe how quickly these losses are piling up.
Now here's Lopez. Still scoreless.
You simply have to remember that Brook Lopez can stroke the jumper. This guy on catch and shoot is terrific.
Down low, here's Johnson, and then Johnson with the jam.
And he gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
That's how you drive your point home right there. And the dunk by Vanderbilt.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
Here's Banton. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Indiana. Jones against Johnson. Castanagi. Here's Holmes. Off target with his three. Chicago has gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Christie the pass to Thomas. There's 1:40 left here in the first quarter. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Now it's a 3-point Chicago lead. Here's Banton. Thomas covering. Shot on the wing. Banton's shot is off.
And if that's the best look you can get on a possession, what a waste of a trip down the floor.
Well, missed opportunities, and they can certainly add up. You cannot afford to take that kind of shot.
Now, here's Thomas. Lopez a screen. In the corner, Vanderbilt with it. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And Chicago leads by 6.
This is why perimeter defense is so critical. Everyone has a three they can drop on you.
Off the run.
Just superb timing. Lopez stretches out beautifully to send that back.
Jones kicks to Lopez. Jones the pass to Lopez. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. 29 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Pass to Banton. Yes, and it's Hardaway picking up the assist.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And here's Thomas, who brings it up for Chicago. They lead by 4. Again, Chicago.
And you see the ability to rise and fire from mid-range, even against that rim.
Well, I'll tell you, I love that he's not afraid to take on the size mismatch there, Greg. It doesn't matter. Just make shots.
And so it's Max Christie making highlights for Chicago. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. Back right after this. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for Chicago.
They have started this game looking to push the tempo, and it's working for them. Great job of scoring in transition.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
They've got Brook Lopez, Jared Vanderbilt out there with Zion Williamson. Then there's Spencer Dinwiddie, and it's Larson in at the shooting guard position. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. And the 3 off target.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Banton, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And teams are always looking for positional size. Doris, where is that most valuable?
If you look across the league today, Kevin, it's at every single position. Size and skill as a combination is very tough to beat. Teams are getting bigger and more skilled across positions now.
Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for Chicago. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Chicago leading by 4. Dinwiddie outside. Pass to Larson. From past the arc. It's rebounded by Najee. Denver shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far.
Gives the team such a great element, having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Oh, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thank you, Kevin. Cameron Johnson stays even. He said, I just try to come in and do my job every game, no matter what that looks like. And as somebody who shoots a lot of threes, some days can be better than others. So you just ride the waves while you can and focus on that next play. The next shot and your results, they'll be the results. Back to you.
Thank you, Allie.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. He doesn't get the second one. Nuggets trail. Astenaji. Johnson outside. Here's Najee. Still without a basket. Banton's shot is off. On the wing, Dinwiddie. He's covered by Murray.
Yeah, you can see the power game that Yusuf Nurkic has in his tool bag. That's a strong finish.
The Nuggets trail by 4. Murray outside. Misses the 3.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Dinwiddie outside. In the corner, Vanderbilt with it. That falls. Nice feed that time from Dinwiddie. And it's a 6-point Chicago lead. The Nuggets have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Murray for 3. Pass to Banton. Johnson the screen. Fires the 3. Vanderbilt with the rebound. Vanderbilt's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Williamson. Gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You want to continue to build on this lead. Right now, still a little too close for comfort.
Johnson kicks to Hardaway. From downtown, that's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
I just love how confident Tim Hardaway Jr. is from long distance. This guy will cash in from there.
Pass to Williamson. And finished off by Williamson.
Well, what a dunk artist this guy is. Whenever Williamson takes flight, you're just expecting to see something special.
And that's a great look at that slam from our AT&T Connected Cam. And Greg, we know he's a fearsome dunker. But Zion Williamson also has a soft touch.
And that's a great point, Kevin. He can finish in every way, either hand, through contact, off balance, on the run. A natural gift for converting around the rim.
Hartenstein's checked in for Vanderbilt. And a switcher also for Denver. Jokic has checked in for Najee. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And with that, the Chicago lead is cut down now to just 5 on the basket from Hardaway.
What a beautiful blend of size and athleticism. Boy, Tim Hardaway Jr. is doing work inside. This guy does not love to operate in the mid-range, and it showed right there.
Inside, here's Johnson. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line.
Personal foul.
It's going to be on Yusuf Nurkic. Well, looking at Cam Johnson, Doris, what are your thoughts on the evolution of his career?
I mean, so much yet to be decided, Kevin, because when he came in, people thought he would be the prototypical role player, just a 3-and-D guy. But as he's matured, he's shown some high-volume scoring threat to him. So how this plays out will be interesting.
Hartenstein can't get it to go.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And a chance here now to take a look at the teams that are tops in the league in scoring points off turnovers.
They've shown a tremendous ability to cash in on their opponent's mistakes, creating offense with their defense.
That free throw, no good.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
Jones checked in for Chicago. Thomas comes in for Spencer Dinwiddie, and he's good on the second.
He does a great job of drawing contact and getting himself to the line, something he didn't do in the first period.
Jones with the screen on Murray. Thomas kicks to Jones. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Jones has got 5 now.
We're finding the weakness in the defense. That's the court savvy of Thomas at work.
Here's Murray. And then Murray with the jam.
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. And Thomas, here we go. Pass to Larson. Good, and the assist goes to Thomas. Thomas got his 8th assist here tonight.
Just a smooth, clever playmaker. Isiah keeping his teammates involved here.
And here's Jokic. The power of Jokic. Wow.
You gotta love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. Here's Thomas. Lays it up off the glass. He's got 8.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him.
To the middle, Hartenstein. That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
You see, Hartenstein keeps the game simple. Close shot, make the bucket. Simple.
Murray against Thomas. Murray down low. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish.
He's trying to flip the script here, but guys, he cannot find any level of consistency.
Drains it from beyond the arc.
My goodness, that's just too clean a look. He takes full advantage.
So David Adelman's decided to call a timeout here. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Chicago making a switch here. Edey's checked in. The Nuggets also changing it up. Aaron Gordon, he's checking in for Cameron Johnson. Aiden Watson comes in for Tim Hardaway Jr. And Christian Brown subbed in for Delano Banton. Jokic finds Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Too easy inside from Jokic.
Oh, the Joker taking over. He's had his way offensively, making it look easy.
Here's Thomas. And it's Denver with the rebound. Jokic has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Lob pass to Gordon. And so it looks like Denver will retain possession here. And here we can check out the story for Isiah Thomas.
And guys, for a measure of how he's performing offensively, look no further than the true shooting percentage. There's been a steady drop in his last 5 games, and he's got to be scrambling now to get that feel back.
Brown, the bounce pass. 3-pointer, and Gordon gets it to go in on the assist by Watson. And now it's just a 4-point Chicago lead. And here's Thomas, who brings it up for Chicago.
Man, that game goes down to the wire. Both teams exhausted, but only one has something left for the encore.
You know, that one's a tough one to take. You force the extra session, and then you have the heartbreak of not being able to get it done in the extra session. Brutal.
Pass to Brown. Now, Jokic. Back to Brown. No good with the triple. Chicago leading by 6. Thomas with the ball. Guarded by Murray. Good work there as it goes. Hartenstein's got 4 points this quarter.
And you can see he just has a great overall feel for this game. Excellent job tonight.
And that's been his role pretty much from the opening tip. Get the ball to guys where they can score it.
He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
And how about absorbing? The punishment and still complete the play. That's a great finish by Jokic.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And he's shooting his free throws to the tune of 75% this season. Fairly standard number.
Hardaway's checked in for Murray. Thomas passes to Larson. Now Hartenstein. He's got 6, 5 to shoot. Puts it up from 17. And it's Denver with the rebound.
And turnovers were the story for them when they saw each other last. I mean, just a heartbreaking way to lose the game.
And Hardaway gets it to go.
How about the timing from Hardaway Jr. looking very comfortable taking shots after catching the pass.
Thomas passes to Larson. Thomas feeling it out a bit to the inside. Edey gets the bucket. Edey's got 8.
That bucket is really just about the efficient use of a screen. That's nicely done.
Hardaway finds Watson. Outside Gordon. Pass to Jokic. It's blocked.
And tough defense from Isiah Hartenstein. He's not having it at the rim.
And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. Great opportunity for a three-point play. Chicago shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game. Denver making a switch here. Johnson's checked in. The Nuggets trail by 7. Pass to Watson. Outside Gordon. Now Jokic. Count that bucket. Jokic has got 9 points in the quarter. Here's Thomas. 8 points for him. Here's Hartenstein. Outside Thomas.
2 minutes remaining.
Pocket 6. Over Brown. Thomas, no luck.
Sometimes the game requires you to just keep at it, so he's got to be aggressive.
Pass to Gordon. The 3. That's good, and the assist goes to Watson.
3 points.
Watson's got 3 assists tonight.
Wow, burying that jumper on a more consistent basis. Aaron Gordon's superb at realizing when to pull the trigger.
Thomas gets the bucket.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
The Nuggets trail by 4. Outside Gordon. Watson kicks to Johnson. And again, Denver with the triple.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
And here is Thomas. He's got 10. The offensive rebound. Edey. And the dunk by Edey.
Impossible to stop the putback when he's got that kind of position.
Agreed, Greg. Let him get his hands on it inside and finish it off.
How about the activity level, the effort level? This team right now feeding off his energy.
And that's just showing off right there, guys. I mean, he is too good with that crossover.
Here's Thomas, and Isiah Thomas picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Just a terrific perspective of that dunk from the Connected Cam, brought to you by AT&T. Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Brook Lopez is checked in for Edey. Vanderbilt comes in for Isiah Hartenstein. And Williamson subbed in for Jones. .34 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Outside Thomas. Williamson with a screen for Thomas. To the paint. And there's Williamson on the assist by Thomas. And it's 6 points for Zion Williamson.
Boy, a very quiet start, but it looks like he's starting to find a little something out there.
And the shot goes in.
And that's a great piece of work to get to the hoop there. Just tore the D to shreds.
And Thomas, here we go. Pass to Williamson. Over Gordon. And that one released in time, but no good. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Chicago leads by only 1. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Hello and welcome. Before we take a look at the action from the first half, a brief overview of some upcoming games. Well, before we move on to the next part of the show, hey Jet, you get enough sleep last night?
Why are you asking? I'm a little tired, but you know, I'm a busy man, Ernie. You know, I got a lot
There you can see it, Team Bad Boys next game against Jordan.
I'm ready. What are we doing here?
We're on now, but don't worry about it. You can sleep behind the desk.
This is why so many teams are trying to play with pace. The defense just couldn't match up with them in the space. It's much harder to score in the half court.
Helps when you have the athletes they do as well. And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at Jokic in this game, he has been everywhere.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
Chicago leading. Second half is underway, and here's who David Adelman's got on the floor. Inside for him, it's Gordon and Jokic. In at the guard spots, Murray and Brown. And it's Watson in at the small forward. Just 5 to shoot. It's stolen by Brown. Murray down low. He's defended. By Hartenstein.
And they have scraped and clawed to get back into this thing, just chipping away little by little and finally now taking the lead.
This is his third free throw attempt of the game.
And last year, excellent at the free throw line, just a shade under 90%.
And good that time. Thomas got 12 points in the game. Guys, close one here. No team getting a huge advantage.
Yeah, tooth and nail fight so far, guys. These sides match up really well.
Murray for 3. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Hartenstein's got his 5th rebound in this one. Thomas passes to Christie. Inside. And the dunk by Edey.
And you lay that pass out there just like a great quarterback. Let your teammate run to it.
Murray against Christie. Murray the pass to Brown. Murray outside. Jokic with the screen on Christie. Shot clock at 6. Murray, good.
At the arc, Murray is all business, knocking down a confident shot.
To the inside. And another assist for him.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Nuggets. After this game, they can look forward to L.A., where they'll match up against the Clippers. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip. Jokic, it's deflected.
Always looking for opportunities to let you feel them on the defensive end. Go ahead, Isiah.
Williamson in the post. Watson's there. And Williamson throws it down.
That is from... ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. Jokic with the screen on Christie. Down low. And Jokic throws it down.
And so creative with the ball in his hand. Murray draws the defense in and then makes a terrific pass.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And without a doubt, one of the greatest small men we've ever seen. Zeke possesses the skill and determination to just take over a game at any point.
Well, this guy's so crafty. Once he catches the defender a little bit out of position, it's a very good bet he's going to get some free throws.
Back to Murray. This one for 3. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, great effort. They're fighting for that loose ball. Joker continues to attack the offensive glass.
And Thomas, here we go. Shot number 12 goes in. He's made 7 of 12 now.
Man, that was some impressive ball handling.
Boy, this guy making the most of his chances here, really giving his team a lift.
Murray kicks to Jokic. Murray outside. Launches a 3. It's rebounded by Hartenstein.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Williamson, the pass to Thomas. Williamson with the screen for Thomas. Back to Williamson. And Williamson throws it down.
Goodness, I mean, we feel those time dunks shake the floor.
So David Adelman's decided to call a timeout here. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Here we get a moment to view the league's highest scoring teams. Fourth, the Nuggets.
And how about the year they've had offensively? This is a team that can put points on the board in a hurry. Always fun to watch them play.
The Nuggets trail by 6. Now here's Murray. 10 points for him. It's sent back by Eating. And the call on the shot. And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the official.
At the line for 2.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make,
the previous play is under review.
It's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and
after the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in air. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Near the three-point line, it's Gordon. That one goes. Count it.
Listen, we know Aaron Gordon is a high-activity player, and if you give him daylight, he's ready to shoot it.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Free throw good. Gordon. Chicago leading by 3. Thomas with it. He's got 16. Williamson outside. To the middle. Here's Lopez. Denver grabs the miss. Jokic has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. And Jokic throws it down.
Oh, that's just too easy for Jokic. This is why defensively you've got to get him away from the basket.
It's stolen by Watson. And the Nuggets pushing it up now. And then Gordon with the dunk. Guys, we're not through 3 quarters of play, but 6 lead changes already in this one.
Yeah, competitive, and I think we all can agree that we thought this would be the type of game that would come down to the end.
And they get it back. Pass to Christie. Fires for 3. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. Christie's got 12.
For a guy who's known for his perimeter shooting, that is a great look.
Murray against Christie. Murray dishes to Watson. Back to Murray. Gordon with the screen for Murray. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Murray's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the 3rd for Denver. Here's Thomas. Here's Christie. That 3 off the mark. And stolen by Thomas. Pass to Lopez. And that one drops. 5 points in the game. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Chicago.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
They've also been scoring on the break with how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court. Anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
And yes, it's good. Thomas got it all tied up now for Chicago.
You know, his selectiveness is worth mentioning here. This guy is not forcing shots, and yet he is cooking.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. And it's blocked. Here's Murray, 13 points in the game. Here's Williamson, and finished off by Williamson.
Just a freight train going downhill. No one willing to step in front of the massive Williamson.
And another look at that last play with the AT&T connected cam. Deep 2 from Murray. And Thomas pulls it down. Thomas got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Oh, going high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam. Pass to Brown. Back to Murray. The Nuggets moving the ball around. And the basket by Gordon.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Now Thomas, 18 points for him. Williamson a screen on Murray. On the wing, Christie launches it. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Jokic just got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Down low, and then Gordon with the dunk.
You know that the pass is for Aaron Gordon, but his athleticism takes any defense out of the equation. Doing work, Aaron Gordon.
And here is Thomas. He's as potent an offensive player as you're going to find in this league. He averages almost 30 points a game. Lopez, no luck. The Nuggets leading by 3. Poked away and stolen by Thomas. It falls for basket number 9. From the field, he's taken 14 shots to get there. Denver's got more than a 50% success rate on their three-pointers since halftime. They're 4 of 7. Takes a step back. Kicks it out to Gordon. Christie against Murray. Jokic sets the screen for Murray. A three-pointer off the mark.
Boy, they've done a good job overcoming his offensive struggles. He's got to be very thankful for his teammates.
And the shot is good.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And for the Nuggets, their shooting percentage, 59%. The offense is running smoothly. Now, here's Watson, covered by Williamson. Shot clock at 5. Watson kicks to Gordon. Murray for 3. He squares up and sinks it. Murray's got 15 points.
Well, he's got a one-track mind this quarter, and that is score the basketball.
Williamson outside. It's Thomas on the wing. He's covered by Murray. Pass to Christie. Over Brown. And it's Denver with the rebound.
That's not a bad shot, but this isn't really his shot.
Doris energy on both ends. Threes and defense. That's Max Christie in a nutshell.
The very prototypical Kevin 3-and-D player, but I think what I like about Max is there's room for growth. I think he can deck it and become a playmaker.
Now here's Thomas. He's got 20. Christie with the screen on Murray. And Thomas, here we go, Lopez. And Lopez throws it down.
Well, you've got to stay with Brook Lopez. He pick and rolls. This guy is a tremendous roll guy.
So David Adelman's decided to call a timeout here. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Here for the Nuggets. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. Taking a look at Chicago, a terrific position for them as they hold up that illustrious top spot, but it's a long season, as we all know.
Seeing where Chicago is, they've gotten off to a terrific start this year. We knew they were capable of playing terrific basketball, and so far, they have not disappointed.
Yeah, and there really hasn't been any feeling out process for them at the start of the season. They were in peak form immediately.
And the basket by Thomas.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Hayes. softly drops in the floater. As we approach the fourth quarter, still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
Thomas up top, covered by Hayes. Thomas passes to Lopez. A rebound by Johnson.
Normally he'll drill that shot, and I'm sure they'll look to find him in that spot again.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
What a great look here at this tremendous move from our AT&T Connected Cam point of view. Outside, Jones. Pass to Edey. Outside for Thomas. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Second chance shot. And it's good on the way in. Thomas got 24.
Oh, what a mid-air adjustment. You know, he had to alter his release point, but didn't let it throw off the shot.
It's Hardaway with the drive. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
Well, it's a problem when Tim Hardaway Jr. decides to attack off the dribble drive.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
Shooting 2.
That free throw good from Hardaway.
Yeah, Tim Hardaway Jr. to me is a terrific all-around player, right? He can score it, he can pass it, he'll rebound the position. There's a lot to like about his game.
Both shots good from the stripe. Thomas with the ball. 24 points for him. Edey, a screen. Jokic firing on all cylinders for Denver. He's at the quarter-century mark. 25 points for him in this game as they have looked to him over and over to make things happen. He'll get you back to the action. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're... Calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. We've got Zach Edey. He's out there with Jones. Nurkic is out there with Thomas. And it's Larson in at the 2. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Here's Thomas. There's the 3. It's hauled in by the Nuggets.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Vanderbilt's checked in for Chicago. The Nuggets leading. Here's Murray. Kicks it out to Johnson to the wing right side. 17-foot shot on the way. Murray, no good. And so Thomas will bring it up for Chicago. Driving in. Kicks it out to Jones. The putback. Here's Vanderbilt. And the dunk by Vanderbilt. Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
Yeah, well, who knows? We might need overtime in this one. It's been that kind of a game.
Tipped away. Vanderbilt with the steal. And Thomas has it in the corner. Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Knocked loose. Stolen by Thomas. And stolen by Murray. Johnson outside. And another miss by Denver. For Chicago, they've gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Here's Larson. Another possession, another assist. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
Just doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
Murray outside. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. Floats it up there for Nurkic. The shot comes out.
And he saw the play develop, but the pass just wasn't there.
It was a really good thought for sure, but the lob has got to be better than that.
And the mid-range seeming effortless for Murray. He's got a touch that makes that shot a good option for him.
Thomas passes to Larson. Screen by Nurkic. And he drives in. It's tipped. Now Murray. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. And here's Johnson outside.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
The shot's good from Vanderbilt.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Johnson surveying the floor. Wide open look here for Murray. Offline with his 3.
And maybe, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the threes.
Pass to Larson. Beyond the arc. Rebound by the Nuggets. Haji's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Manton, the pass to Murray. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And like to see Murray getting inside and getting physical. He needs that hard-charging attitude.
He misses the free throw. Zion Williamson's checked in for Jones. Jokic, he's checked in for Denver. He hits the second from the line.
And what you love about Murray, you can count on him when the game is on the line. He's one of the most confident players in our league.
And the dunk by Vanderbilt.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. There's the triple. Here's Vanderbilt. Pass to Larson. Murray against Thomas. 4 on the clock. At the elbow, Williamson. Over Johnson. And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession. Aaron Gordon is checking in for the Nuggets. Hayden Watson comes in for Delano Banton. The Nuggets trail by 5. Murray kicks to Hardaway. Pass to Jokic. Now Murray. 6 on the shot clock. Over Thomas. And it's Murray that time on the assist. Got 4 assists in the game. And here is Thomas. Loads it up for Williamson. And stolen by Gordon. Now here's Murray. Clock at 6. Jokic sets the screen for Hardaway. No good. That would have tied it. Chicago leading by 3. And another assist. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
Keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammate.
Here's Watson. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. It's going to be on Yusuf Nurkic.
Well, Tim Hardaway Jr., a better playmaker than maybe people think. This guy very good at breaking the defense down.
Denver making a switch here. Brown's checked in. Chicago's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 three-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Williamson looking it over. Over Watson. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
And they trust Murray to get the ball where it needs to go.
And it's Thomas with the ball. He brings it up for Chicago. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Yep, that one goes in there. Thomas got 26.
Man. And have they been effective at getting the ball inside?
Murray against Thomas. Jokic with it. Brown finds Jokic. Knocked away. And it's out of bounds. The Nuggets able to retain possession here.
Nuggets ball.
Five on the clock. For 3, Murray. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. Chicago leading by 4. Thomas passes to Vanderbilt. And the dunk by Vanderbilt.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Outside Gordon. Now here's Watson. Covered by Williamson. And it's Jokic missing. For Chicago, they've gone 8 of 16 from the field in the fourth, exactly 50%. Thomas passes to Larson. Back to Thomas. Over Murray. Thomas's shot is off.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And Chicago shooting about 47% here in the fourth. Jokic with the steal. And here's the fast break. Watson leading the way. And then Gordon with the dunk.
Well, he came into the league as an incredible athlete, but Aaron Gordon has put in the work to be a great offensive player. And right before our very eyes, it's happening.
That's tipped. Jokic against Nurkic. And then Gordon with the dunk.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Chicago calls timeout. With an almost entirely new group. And now Allie Lepore says something for us from the sideline.
I was able to listen in on what Chicago's coach was going over with his team. He told the team he has complete faith in them, saying, we're right there, now we just got to make that push and really take hold of the game. We can do that. To me, it looked like his players are on the same page with him. Guys, back to you.
Allie, thank you so much. It's Thomas on the wing. He's covered by Murray. 6 to shoot. Fires from 14, and it's good for 2. Thomas got 4 points in the quarter.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
Here's Murray. Christie there for the rebound.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Now Jones. Now Thomas. Max Christie. And again, another assist.
25 assists. What an unselfish performance.
He has been a sensational playmaker. And here's Jokic. It's off.
Boy, that's the kind of contest you need to force the miss.
Thomas fires from 13 feet. It's in.
I tell you what, I don't know what he did in the locker room, but he needs to do a little bit more of it because he's on fire.
Brown! No good again that time. If they want to, they can milk the clock just a little bit here.
Yeah, that's the best option.
Here's Thomas. Lopez a screen. From 17 feet away, he nails the jump shot.
Don't you love watching Brook Lopez get to that mid-range, stretch the floor with his shooting ability? Really good stuff.
Brown fires, buries the deep ball.
Yeah, surprised he doesn't have more shot attempts. He's been accurate. You'd think he'd want to take control now with them behind.
Chicago leading by 8. And Thomas, here we go. Lopez inside. Jokic defending. That one misses. And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for Denver. The three goes down.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Thomas goes in. Brook Lopez. No good from 3.
Well, that's the opportunity they're looking for, just not the result, obviously.
And such a clutch shooter. I mean, he lives with a big shot. And when he's rolling like this, watch out.
Murray against Thomas. Lopez sets a screen for Thomas. Outside Lopez. Knocks down the 3.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
Denver calls timeout. They're behind by 5. Turning here to our analysts, what factors, guys, come to your mind?
Trying to stay alive, they've got to work quickly.
This is the very definition of desperation mode right now. They need a quick shot and a quick foul. Boy, he's definitely covered well there. And we know he can knock down the fadeaway shot. Just didn't fall there.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Second team foul.
And that's an intentional foul.
Jamal Murray. Second personal foul. Third team foul.
So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6. So it gets them both, and it's a 7-point game. Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. 6 seconds left in the 4th quarter. What's your take, guys?
And a little late to implement a plan B. This game is a wrap.
Well, I think he might just want to remind these guys, hey, let's finish the game the right way.
So it's Chicago winning this one. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they needed to on both ends, and just effective in terms of coming away with this win.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. So for Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan saying thanks for joining us. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Isiah Thomas.